That's just not true. And I don't care what Mr. Fat Cheek says. It isn't anything like what I'm about. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Video Call-In Show, that show that invites you to be a live guest on this program, talk about the subject or whatever you'd like to talk about. Joining is super easy. All you've got to do is point your browser to zoom.us, click on Join a Meeting, enter in that meeting number right there, that little gray thing right there, that string of 9 numbers. You will show up in my green room, and I'll bring you up first come, first serve. I'll be here for about the next hour. My name is Jim, by the way. I'm the host of Video Call-In Show, and I'll be here for about the next hour. My job, to listen and learn to and about you. Now, if that sounds like a show that excites you, by all means, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell so you don't miss another episode. And by the way, thank you, Ron for the Hills. I'm sorry. Click that like button as well if you like what we're doing here. Oh, and share. Oh, yeah, that's about it. Welcome, folks. How are you this evening? Tonight is an interesting subject. We are going to talk about what people think about you that is what you know is not true, just not true. And tonight's subject has been graciously submitted by M Living Art. That is M Living Art. Check her stuff out. She's an incredibly creative individual, and she's just doing some marvelous things, and one of the nicest people you ever want to know. So check out M Living Art. Thank you so much, M, for suggesting tonight's topic. And what is tonight's topic? Tonight's topic is, what do people think about you that you know is not true? What do they think they know about you that is absolutely not true? I think that's an interesting as hell subject. I've got a few. I do have a few. Some people think I'm 33. That's just not true. Some people think I don't pull out. I don't know where they get that. Honestly, where do they get this stuff? For those of you listening on your car stereos, that was a visual. But I want to hear from you guys. And like I said, you can always just pile on up. I'll take as many as I can for, like I said, for about the next hour. And the reason I do that, Sunday through Thursday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Fridays, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, is because I don't want to burn you out, and I don't want to burn me out. I think we can all understand that. You don't even have to have a YouTube channel to call in, which is awesome. Now, a result of that is a guest cut. And let's do a little house cleaning before I get to the chat. We've got a lot of great people in here. In fact, we have a Flash Fam raid. Welcome, guys, everyone from the Flash Fam. Hopefully you heard what this channel is all about. If you've not been here before, I see a whole lot of familiar names. And everyone is welcome to call in and talk with me about the subject or anything they'd like to. I may just circle around to the subject no matter what, though. I've been told I ramble. See, that's something that somebody believes about me that is absolutely correct. I'm doing it as I speak. So anyway, something was, this is really cool. This is part of the housekeeping. This is really cool. One of the fans of the show, one of the I would say long time. She's actually been watching this for quite a while. Decided to do some fan art, and I thought, because I've seen other channels that had fan art done about them, and I never ever thought that, because this isn't an art channel or anything. I never even considered the possibility that someone would think enough to put something together. Well, I want to show it to you guys. I think you'll get a kick. I don't think she's here, and that's fine. She'll see it later. But this was sent to me by our good friend. Most of you know her, Ghana. And this is her rendition of my my channel icon. Look at that. Now, see, there's something in here that someone believes about me that's probably not true. My eyes are only green some of the time. Is that just the most coolest thing you've ever seen? Well, I don't know how many of you, and this is where I call y'all out for not watching the guest cuts. I don't know how many of you have seen the latest two, I think, guest cuts, where I've changed my both the open of the guest cut. I'm trying to make it less me, more my guest. And I've utilized this in the end screen. It is just faded off into the background, and then I actually put up a link to your channel. And since it's required, I have to put up a video link, which is probably just like the latest video that I've uploaded or live streamed. Depends on how Google runs that. Or I'm sorry, Yahoo runs that. Jesus Christ. YouTube. Yeah, but I'm just taking of it. It's honestly, I mean, what do you guys think? Is that a likeness? Is that a it's not as wrinkly as I am. But she's got the, no, I'm not wearing a t-shirt tonight. She's got the t-shirt down. She's got the gray goatee. She's got the hat. And she's a little more gray. Well, no, I guess I am gray on the side. Jesus. What? Can you believe that? It's only when you see that sort of thing that you realize how you're perceived by other people. And I tell you that's not what precipitated this show. This is literally a suggestion by M Living Art, and it just so happened to coincide with that, which is awesome. I know, no wonder people think I'm about 30. About 30. All right. Before I get into all that, let me say hello to all the folks in the chat. It's great to have you with us, guys. It really is. I'm going to start at the top. Drone Kings in Darwin, how you doing? He says people believe that he has a YouTube channel. It's not true. Don't let Brad fool you. He's got a fantastic channel, great family, great drone footage, and editing skills that are off the chart. Patty Broussard, how you doing? Good to see you. Wendell Live, always a pleasure, my friend. Wendell and I had a phone conversation the other day, and he actually made me realize some things about myself that I didn't realize. How timely is this subject? I'm asking you, how timely is this subject? We also have Jaron Wheeler. How you doing? That's actually Mr. Lodak, if I am not mistaken. If you remember correctly, last week I used one of the suggestions that Mr. Lodak threw our way, and it went over like a wild, cool parade. It was a lot of fun. Josh Book, good to see you. SJ's Mixed Adventures, always a pleasure. We've got Ron for the Hills. How you doing, man? Good to see you here. I'm so glad. I'm so glad I've got friends like Ed and all you folks. We've also got Creator Spotlight Show. How you doing, Mike? That's Mike Van Doozy, folks. He check his stuff out too. He actually tries to help out creators in so many different areas and does a great job doing it. Well done, Mike. Eileen Value the Fam. Welcome. Stacy Morgan and the Wall of Fame. Check out Stacy's stuff too. He's got that wall that is just fantastic. I am a proud member of that wall. I dig that. Emmanuel Goffey, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you as well. Digging with Deej. Good to see you as well. Let's see where we at here. Let's see. Premier Hell. That's a hell of a name. I like it though. I like it. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Homesteading with the Herberts. Hello to you, my friends. Hello to you. Andrew Frying Pan. Welcome to the show. I don't know what you're laughing at, but that's good. Doug Betts, always a pleasure to have you here. Luke Duke, another fellow Hoosier. How you doing, Luke? Good to see you. And let's see if I missed anyone at all. Anyone? Jesse Mendez. If I haven't said hello to you, Jesse, I thought I saw you earlier in the lineup here. We've also got Rent a Grown. Claire, good to see you watching and listening while doing dishes. Well, Claire, I wouldn't doubt that Doug Bett is not probably doing dishes as we speak. So you're in good company. Oh, let's see. We got crap. My dad makes me watch. Adam, how are you? Adam just released a new video with his kids looking at one of the new Star Wars movies. I actually watched the whole thing, and I can't remember the name of the show, but go check out Adam's channel. Crap, my dad makes me watch. and watch the reaction to his kids. They're just adorable and just good kids. You can tell he's a good parent just by the way they are on camera. Tr Nyrene X, I hope I got that right. How you doing? Good to see you. All right, so there we have it. I tell you what, rather than hear me blather on for another 10 minutes or so, let's do this. I'm going to go type again. This is always one of the worst things, right? You guys get to watch me try to come up with a coherent thought and type at the same time. That is yeah, they weren't that bad. Adam, I didn't think the audio issues were that bad. Let's yeah, you guys get to hear me try to walk. Look, I can't even talk and talk at the same time. You get to watch me walk and chew gum at the same time, and that is not a pretty sight, no matter how you slice it. Oh, Ed, save me! I am I'm falling all over myself, man.
Can't walk and chew gum and type at the same time, or
I can't even talk about it correctly. It's gotten to that point.
that's why you need a co-host, my friend. I'm lucky. I have Dano and Jesse. I'm doing my thing back here. They're doing both. Well, Jesse's doing most of the talking. And people think I talk a lot. So.
Well, yeah, and I thought about that. You know, we've joked about that on this this channel quite a bit. I think Wisco was going to come down for a beer or two, and I almost got Brad to swim from Australia here every night, and he backed out of that for some reason. I don't know why.
Oh, come on, Brad.
I know. Come on, you Aussies can swim anywhere from where you're at, can't you?
You would think, you know.
So that fell through, and I can't get my wife to sit down with me on this, and you know, it's just been a struggle to get a co-host, Ed. I'm still searching though.
You know Jeremy from Exploring with the Nug.
Mm-hmm.
At first, his wife was out in behind the scenes, and you just hear her talk.
Yeah.
And now she's right up in there, being a great part of the show.
Yeah.
No way you could talk her into it.
Oh, I'm sure I probably will. You know, I was talking about a venture I was going to go down, and of course I'm getting way off subject here, but you remember I was talking about creating a new channel, and was really excited about it. It involved the wife, and I don't know if that's going to happen anymore. Well, she's concerned that you know, she doesn't want people in business associates seeing that side of her in such a public way, you know, and that's real common for folks. I get that totally. You have to maintain a professional persona, and she's, you know, she's a chief operating officer of a medium-sized company. So
your channel and show would still be a professional thing, or would it be like total B?
No, it wouldn't be a bunch of BS. Yeah, it would be professional, but it would be just us because, you know, I don't, and I'm not saying that she puts on a persona, but I don't put on bullshit, right? So what you see is what you get with me.
Right.
And that's exactly what I would do with my other channel. I may be a little more animated, you know, than normal because you kind of have to, otherwise, because we're just having a conversation over beers, you know, I'm not going to be waving my arms around and crap like that. But it is, I am who I am. You've seen me live and in person. I'm no different in person. I may talk slower, but something about the camera makes me talk quicker. I don't know what that is.
I don't know. From what I'm told, I talk slow all the time anyway. So.
But yeah, you are who you are, though. I mean, you're exactly who I've seen on YouTube when we've met. So
yeah, you know. Actually, that video's in editing right now.
Oh, it is, really?
Yeah, I think I have to make it into 2 or 3 videos. So.
Ah, yes. Ah, yes. I don't know if I got enough footage to make a coherent video out of that. Well, I was too busy. Too
You
busy.
did a lot of visiting and making new friends,
Yeah,
and
yeah. And I'm not in that mode of filming outside this show. So
right,
yeah.
right.
So
Well,
it's hard.
this channel's not built for that type of content per se.
Exactly. Exactly. So what other than you talk slow, Ed, but you actually admit to that. What do you think people um know or think they know about you that is absolutely wrong? Oh, I
They
bet I know one of them.
probably think I'm a nice guy.
That wasn't the one, but oh man, you're gonna have to go far to prove that one.
Oh, yeah, you don't want me to bring Judy in, do you?
Well, I'm not looking for that much proof. I don't want to put Judy on the spot.
Pretty much, I'm an open book in my older age. Even though Judy says I have a lot of secrets, but some stuff I say it's none of your business, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah. But there's
But
got to be something that people believe about you that absolutely isn't true. I know one. I'm waiting for you to say it. Thank you, Atypical Hustlers. Welcome to the show, by the way.
well, there's a lot of things I used to be that I'm nowhere near to now. Thank God.
Oh no, but it's got to be not true. It's got to be
Not
not true.
true.
Yeah.
Well, I am a beep 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 beep. I got children to prove it. Um, I don't know, Jim. I just wanted to call in.
People believe that you're a hippie, and you know that's not
Oh,
true.
that's right.
Oh.
That's a good one.
Bit-
Especially when I had my long hair, I'd almost throw blows over that. I am no hippie.
See, that's what I
Never
was looking for.
was, never will be. Nothing against them, that's their thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But a long hair rebellious headbanger, yes.
Yeah. Yep. But
Long haired surfer beach bum, yes.
sure, yeah, but you can understand why people think that, right? I mean, people are so swayed by looks. That's the first impression, and stereotypes exist for a reason. So you can't really blame them, can you?
No, no, especially when my hair was halfway down almost to my ass.
Exactly.
But,
Exactly. What is he?
uh,
That's what he thinks. Oh, Drone King says it's not true that you use a green screen.
it is though. Yeah, I'm out in my shop right now, can't you tell?
Absolutely. I would love to see Judy just pull that curtain away, say dinner's
Oh,
ready or something like that.
she has once, and I got mad. I'm
You
like,
did. You
what
did on the.
the?
She did on the show. Or, no. She was talking behind it.
She's done that too, but there was one time something happened, and she pulled back the screen, and I'm like, what the heck you doing? Can't you read the on-air light on? Well, don't say on air. It's I have an on-air slide for it, but it says live.
Oh, no kidding. That's awesome. Is it just on a switch?
No,
No.
I have to plug it in. I'm in construction,
Mm-hmm.
and during commercial jobs, you can end up, yeah. Judy says I'm a hoarder. I don't believe so. I just have a lot of junk. Um, but
No, no, no,
I
no, no. You have a lot of things you don't need yet.
Yeah, exactly. I know I can use them sometime or make money out of it sometime, but just not yet.
Right.
And now it's taking up space where I need space. So, but it's an exit sign,
Oh, okay, okay.
and it's an older one, and it's 12 volt. Also, if I lose power, it has 12-volt backup. But I kind of gutted it. I saved the lights in it, and it had removable red fiberglass pieces that was behind the steel exit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It kind of embossed as exit.
Yeah, the cutouts. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I took that off, and then when I had my Action Sporting Goods store, I had a billboard with those plastic letters,
Mm-hmm.
and I put a little hot glue on them and spelled out live on one slide and on air on another slide. Depending what my mood is, I slide in the slide I want to use, plug it in. It shines bright behind my wizard curtain.
You
Uh,
mean behind your shop there?
yeah, you betcha.
Well, that's cool, man. That's cool.
So,
Reminds me of the sign I had to build for the studio I built downtown. Same sort of thing, but I had it on a couple AC switches, so and they were lighted too, so I knew whether it was on. It was on the other side of a wall, so kind of had to know. But that's cool. By the way,
I do have a project with some other stuff I took from the same nursing home we remodeled.
uh-huh.
It's a signal that the patient, they hit the trigger and they signal the nurse in the
Yeah.
hallway.
Yeah.
And I actually want to wire it so it's actually outside of this room here. So I could just turn it on and there'd be a light. And I want to make it so it's red instead of white. And that way she would know I'm either taping or I'm live, depending where I have it. If I have it downstairs in my live broadcasting studio, okay, here it is. Something that people may think that is absolutely false. I do not have a live broadcasting studio. I have a very small section in my downstairs underneath my stairs, about 64 square feet.
Oh, you're so not alone on that, Ed. So not alone. He looks back in his spare bedroom.
It's amazing what you can do with what I don't have behind me.
Oh man, yeah, and that's where green screens come in so handy. I
Yeah,
mean,
I think I'm bored of this background.
ooh,
Ooh,
I always liked that one. By the way, somebody asked how to get on, and who was that? Next up, how you doing? Next up, all you got to do is point your browser to zoom.us, click on join a meeting, and when it asks for it, put in that number all the way to the right-hand side of the screen there, and you will show up in my green room.
easy peasy.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Scully's House of Thrillers, how you doing? Good to see American Gold Prospectors. Whoop, click. You just moved to the other side of the studio.
Yeah.
Minivan Mike, how you doing? Outdoorsy gal. Oh, good to see you, Chrissy. As always, viewed this. Tony, good to see you as well, bud. Welcome to the show, guys. Welcome to the show.
Tony. How you
Tony.
doing? Tony. Want to take a trip to the creek with me, Jim?
Do I? Yeah. Let's go to the creek.
Sure.
Boom. Oh, there it is. Nice. Oh man, when did it become fall, winter, spring over there? It's a little chillier than it is over here.
A lot can happen in a couple 100 miles.
Man, you know it. You know it. Hey, Bearded Tech Guy, how are you, my friend? Huh. Interesting. I'm just watching the chat. Sorry.
Oh, no reason to be sorry. I'm thinking about taking a trip up towards Outdoorsy Girls neck of the woods. I bet you
Really?
any amount of money Jim, I bet you she'll know exactly where I am right now. I bet you.
Come on, Chrissy, let's hear it. Where is he at?
I bet you.
That's not her in the background, is it? Down on that. Your right arm. There you go.
That one or that one over there?
Oh.
I'm getting mixed up. There's two behind.
I see a bunch of them. Yeah, why was Minivan Mike timed out? What did he say?
I don't know.
Why can I not see it?
Rogue mod. Huh, I don't know. Outdoorsy girl. Yes.
Blue Mountain. Well done, Chrissy. Well done. Oh, there's probably an accidental timeout. It was Eileen, so no problem.
Nightbot might have been going nuts.
Yeah. Damn, we're going all over the place with the Ed.
Yeah, doing a little spelunking.
I'm not even tired. All this walking and
yeah, I think we'll take a trip to Washington. How's that?
Oh, Washington State? Yeah. Hell yes.
Want to see Mount St. Helens blowing some steam?
Oh yeah. Hello, David, the producer. Boom. Nice. That's before the or is that the other side?
This is the south side of the mountain.
Oh.
I was just coming into Vancouver to visit my mom from PDX in Portland, and St. Helens, she was welcoming me home.
Nice. Very nice. I kind of miss it up there. I think
here's how the north side looks.
Oh yeah. Yep. Oh yeah. Yep. That's how I remember it.
Pardon me.
I don't even think I went on the south side. Now, I know I did because we actually had a field problem in Sacramento for about a month. We had to drive right by it. Interesting.
This here's on the south side too.
Yeah.
There's the Ape Caves on the south side. There's the Trail of Two Forests on the south side, which is really cool because the lava flows, they
encapsulated.
Yes, thank you.
Sure. Hey, look! All of a sudden, I can talk.
they did that to a bunch of like fir trees and others.
Yeah.
And then they burnt out. So now you have not really a lava tube, because the lava tube is a river of lava that cools down and drains. Then you have a big hole going through the earth, which that's what the Ape Cave is.
Ape Cave sounds like my old crib.
The Trail of Two Forests are actually where trees got burnt out from within the lava, and they created caves. It's pretty cool. Hey, David, how you doing, David, the producer? But do you have anyone else in the wings?
I do, actually. I was just going to ask you if there was anything else people might believe about you that just isn't true.
That I was a good student.
Well, see, people didn't believe that about me.
No one believed that about me either. I'm just trying to kid myself there, Mike.
You'd like to think people did. I hear you, man.
Anyone who knew me when I was growing up knew better.
I hear you. Like my 2 buddy score. I'm still a C student.
Yeah, I hear you, brother. Well, until next time, Jim, hope I see you at least maybe you and the wife for an afternoon, but I doubt it.
I doubt it this weekend, but we will have to get together before summer's out, or for the cold weather gets here, Ed.
Well, hey, speaking of the little devil, here she is right here.
There she is. How you doing,
Awesome
guy?
piece of fan art you did for our friend Jim. That was so cool.
She
You
doesn't
do a
know.
gold
She
hammer?
doesn't know yet that I showed it.
Oh,
Oh no, that's okay. You didn't spill any beans. I think it's cool that. All right, Ed. Well, yeah, we will make time before the year's out, and if it doesn't happen this weekend.
I know we probably want to get down to Patrick's No Tell'em Creek here before the season's over,
Cool.
or even down to like Cotton, not Cottonwood Trails, but like the Nashville area to
Mm-hmm.
Gatesville General Store, or maybe to the Yellowwood or Morgan Monroe again.
Yeah, yeah. And I even have some places I could take you down, southern Indiana.
Ooh,
Yeah,
hear
yeah.
that, guys? Hear
That
that?
is, as far as I know, have never been panned. So
Ooh,
yeah, yeah.
ooh,
So
ooh. Here's
all right,
Kurt up there. All right, buddy.
let's stay in touch.
Yep.
See you,
See ya.
bud. So Ed is the reigning champion for visits on the show. And I love when Ed comes on. Never a dull moment. We always have plenty to say. Oh, you want to see it for the latecomers? Okay, and for Ghana, my new hero. Here it is again, and I can't tell you how much I love this thing. I really can't, but because I think, like I said, other than all that gray, she captured me. That is so well done, Ghana. Thank you so much again. And you missed the fact that I'm now using it. I've actually put it on the new end screen for the guest cuts. I bring it up and fade it off into the background while the end cards or end screens are put up there, and also for this show as well. And you'll see it here in a bit more. So thanks again, Ghana. That was so unexpected and so well done. And I just can't tell you how much I appreciate that, honestly. All right, without further ado, I've got two more guests and about a half hour to go. So let us see what let me change some stuff here, bud.
Hey,
How you doing, Angel?
I'm doing well there, Jim.
Good. So what is it about you that people believe is true, but you know it is not true?
Well, one thing that people believe about me, but these people spread it around anyhow. And some people believe that I'm a pedophile. And you might be asking, well, how did that get upon me? Well, it all started back at the end of last year when I invited McKenna White, aka Reverend the commentator, onto my channel, who was 17. That is 18 now. And they've made rumors about me being a pedophile and such, and I never done that, because I've known McKenna, aka Raven, the commentator, for over a year now, because I met her in the summer of 2018 last year, and she is an awesome person, and I believe when I met her last summer was when the time that she turned 17 and such, and she's just been an awesome person I've been hanging around with. And also, people also made that rumor of me being a pedophile because I went to Chuck E. Cheese's for my 29th birthday this year. People think that Chuck E. Cheese's is only a place for kids. Well, if you really listen to the slogan where a kid can be a kid, basically it means anyone can be a kid, whether you're a 28-year-old adult, a adolescent, or even a elder. If you still have that childlike sense of you can go to Chuck E. Cheese's for your birthday to have some fun as a nostalgia, because we all watch cartoons for nostalgia purposes, like the Rugrats, Hey Arnold, etc. Because we all grew up watching specific cartoons, and we all just want to go back for that nostalgia back, and that's what I did for my 29th birthday this year, is go to Chuck E. Cheese's, because I used to always go there when I was younger.
I remember that actually. I'm sorry to hear that people have labeled you with that, Angel. That sucks. I didn't even think about when I decided to take on this topic, how rumors would be such a big factor, or could be a big factor in that. That's sad. I'm sorry that happened to you, man. I'm sorry that happened to you.
That's all right, but I just have known who my true people are, and if they believe what they think, then they can go that direction and believe what they want. Because it's all about you putting yourself in the direction that you know is to be true. And for the people that have hung around with you for a long time and know you, and you always invite them to your channel and such, you know them and they know you. And the people who made that rumor don't know who she is and such, well, they can make up what they want.
That's right. That's right. Exactly. Exactly. It's like the trolls, water off a duck's back, man. Not enough time in this life to worry about it.
Nice. Excuse me.
Oh, I thought you were going to say. I thought you were going to say the people.
I'm having a gas attack tonight because I was on another person's stream and I did a burp, then I hiccuped, and then after my hiccup and burp, I sneezed, and then after the sneeze, I farted. I think tonight I'm having a gas attack.
You don't think people believe that about you, do you? Because that's apparently true.
Yeah, I know. But the one thing that people believe from when I was in school and such, some people believe that I was not autistic and I was just using that as a so-called crutch, as some people say. But I don't even know what using it as a crutch even means, and I still hear it to this day. I don't know what that means, but I've never used it as any form of crutch, and the people that thought I wasn't still think that, and so sometimes I just need to you know what, if they don't think that I am this or that, F them.
Yeah, I know, exactly. And I can help you out with that. The reason that they use that euphemism, using it for a crutch, is because they're probably saying that they believed that you're using it to gain an advantage, right? Sympathy.
No,
I know.
I don't do that. I know. Do that.
I know you don't. But that's probably what they were thinking is, oh, maybe he's not autistic and he's just using that, to his advantage for more attention or something like that. You can see how some, what I would say are idiots would think things like that. So that's where they were going with that. I'm sure.
Yeah.
So now you know what using it for a crutch.
Where you're coming from.
Yeah. Now you know what using something as a crutch means.
I'm laughing at the Mike's, aka the Creator Spotlight Show comment. He says, Angel coming in hot with the pedophilia, burps, and farts.
Let me also ask or answer Chrissy's question. She says, why is Josh Book's name in gray? Everyone else has a blue. Well, they've got wrenches. He just said hi to me. I want to say hi back to him. Yeah, it's safe, Chrissy. The only reason he doesn't have one because he hasn't been on the show yet. Everyone in the chat who has a wrench has been on the show, and I do that on purpose because I get to know somebody, and of course if they turn out to be good people, but yeah, it's like any other chat. I wouldn't at all, be worried about talking to somebody unless they come in or start saying some really bad things. So no worries, Chrissy. You're good. Hello, Not a Great Gamer. How you doing?
Hey, Not a Great Gamer.
I'm sure most other people.
But yeah, I see where you're coming from because some people may think that because of that, but I've never used it as an advantage of any kind, and I've never even really used it as a form of the advantage in the line. Because for me, whenever there's a long line, I just wait my turn and learn to just let everyone else ahead of me do what they do, but I would never use it to my advantage because some people try their best to use their skills, like sexy good men and sexy good women, like, hello, can I please cut the line? And they try to use that as their advantage, but I would never use my autistic-ness or anything like that as a form of advantage. I would never do that.
Well, good for you, Angel. Good for you. I'm so glad to hear that, and I actually knew that about you. Which makes it true. I should say, I've always believed that about you, which makes it true. How's that? How's that? That might have been the weakest laugh I've ever heard out of you. There we go.
Thank you.
Anything else, Angel, that someone might or people might have believed about you that isn't true?
If you have more people in line right now, I could get up and bring the next person on, because that's pretty much like the other things I want to say is I've never guilt people or anything like that, because whenever I do something wrong, I admit my mistake after it's happened, because like I've explained to you, I don't think things through, because I see what I did wrong after it had happened. And some people think that I try to guilt and pressure people into being my friend, when I've never done that at all. I appreciate people who they are and such, and I've never done anything to guilt people and such. It's just when my actions come at a pace that I don't realize until after it has happened, that's when I admit that what I did was wrong. But it doesn't mean that it'll ever happen again. Maybe, maybe not. But I just need to know exactly what I did was wrong, and learn from that experience and such. Because we all make mistakes and we all learn from it afterwards and such. And I just need to learn what I did was wrong, but that doesn't happen until afterwards.
Right, right. Well, wonderful. You, Angel, you keep being a good person, all right? Can you do that for me?
And David, the producer, keep getting that Listerine to clean that producing bad breath of yours year-round. # not sponsored.
# not sponsored.
And also, Patty, please clean yourself with some of this bleach here. I love you, Patty. Sorry, and thank you for sending me the package. I'm looking forward to getting it. Because with a name like Patty, you must be associated with mayonnaise.
I'm not even gonna
get it, Patty, mayonnaise from Doug.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna attempt to to say I understand exactly what that meant. All right, Angel.
Bye.
All right, thanks, buddy. We'll talk to you later. Not even going to touch that. Bleach? Oh, not Patty. Patty. Oh man. That's where do you go? Where do you go from there? It is rare that I'm speechless on this show, but I am truly speechless as I try to speak. So, oh, and I wanted to point out to hello Posh Cats Camping. How you doing? Good to see you. Who was it that said? Oh, Josh Book. Sorry, all. Yeah, anytime, Josh. I mean, it's there's no shame in not coming on the show, but it is how you get a wrench. So once I learn more about you and can trust you to take care of my chat for me, which my mods are killer. They are very good at what they do. Then yeah, you get the blue wrench. But it's not about that. It's more about coming on and just talking. And what I haven't told people much is that I try to do these or start these nights out with specific topics to get the conversation starting. And I know I tend to wander and let you folks wander while we're on. If you guys ever want to have a specific discussion on a show, I will literally make time for that. I won't be able to do that forever, as you may well know, I hope. But I'll try to do it as often as I can. And I have no problem with that. I've already done a few of those. If you look back at Muscle Car Appraisal, he and I sat down and talked what I know was 45 minutes about exactly what he's doing and with his channel, with his business. So, if you ever think of going down that road, let me know and we'll work something out. All right. Having said that, let's see what is on the horizon here. This is going to make for an odd lower third. Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's up?
Oh, I can hear you as well. How shall we refer to you as next up? Is that
Yeah, or
good?
you can call yeah, or you can just call me Mo.
Mo. All right.
Mo.
Mo. How you doing,
What's up,
Mo?
man?
Not much.
Nice to meet you, Jim.
Well, it's nice to meet you as well. Do you have a first name? Because I like talking to people with. Oh, okay, Mo. Well, I won't call you Mo. We'll just call you Mo.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
So, what brings you to the show tonight, man?
For real, I saw you on it was a while back. We were on, I think it was Nick Neiman or Nick, yeah,
Oh,
Nick.
Nick Nimmin.
I think it's, yeah.
Yep.
Doing like the whole channel review things.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I saw him like reviewing your channel, and so I saw what you were doing, and I was like, you know what, this is kind of cool.
Well,
Just having a platform to really like express yourself and be able to kind of connect with everybody and building a community around it, as I assume you're doing. Um,
it has happened that way. I didn't see that coming, to be honest with you. But yeah, thank you. Appreciate
yeah, I
that.
saw that. I was like, man, this is kind of dope, man. I'm definitely gonna support this guy.
Fantastic, man. Well, it's a pleasure having you on.
Yeah.
Um, so what do people believe about you that isn't
Oh
true?
man.
I know, right? That's a tough
Um,
question because most of us don't know what a whole lot of people believe about us, but there are some things.
Probably, I guess I'm gonna use our platform. Um, as far as like what we do, we're like a underground community that helps artists grow and critique their music and such.
Oh,
And honestly, we've been doing this for a little over a year now, and I don't want to say that we pioneered what we do because there are other live streams as well.
hmm,
But as far as like the community based stream, like kind of helping underground artists, we are one of the, or at least we believe we're one of the first platforms to really take it that way. And since then, we have seen a lot of other platforms kind of pop up and stuff. So I guess what people probably you would say would believe about us that isn't true is just that we're kind of same as everybody.
oh yeah,
And to be honest, if like I said, if you ask anyone in our community, they'll tell you the same thing. We really stand out as far as the process, how we go about it. And yeah, so I would say we're kind of misunderstood in a way.
sure,
And
sure.
that's
Well,
kind of like just kind of believe that we're kind of like everyone else.
yeah, yeah.
And if you tune in and see what we do and have seen other platforms that are, I guess, similar, um, then you kind of understand where I'm coming
Okay. Well, it sounds cool, man. Do me a favor and type in the chat so people can. Is it next up? Is that the actual channel name?
from. Next up, yeah,
Oh, cool. Yeah, type in the chat so people can visit that. You might get some valuable traffic there, and some
absolutely, man.
folks that are dig what you're doing. I know I want to check it out for sure because
Yeah,
I don't know how much you've actually watched of the show, but I am a drummer vocalist and dig music from all different types of genres, and that begs a question: what genre do you help more often than not? Is it all of them or a specific one, like hip
I
hop or
mean, our
rock or
community is more hip hop based.
uh
Hip hop, alternative, pop, just kind of in that lane.
hmm,
I would say. Most people see our platform as more towards the hip hop, but like for real, what probably is like the coolest thing about our platform is that it's like just a variety of different music from different countries. And to be honest, like I said, we believe we really have an ear for music, so really we're able to help regardless.
hmm, hmm,
um but most people get the assumption that we're kind of just hip hop. We just love music and helping artists for real.
yeah, yeah, dude. I love your channel art. I love your your thumbnails. Oh, and
A
you
lot of work.
3.1K. Yeah, you're killing it, dude. You're killing it.
Yeah.
This is awesome. This is awesome. I'm definitely going to check this out. Now, I wouldn't consider myself a hip hop fan, but if you're hitting all different kind of music, especially international, I am all over seeing more about that for sure. That's
Yeah.
awesome, dude. Guys, go check him out. He just typed in the chat, and and looks like you're doing some killer stuff. How long have you been a channel, if that makes sense? Just
Um, well, we've been studying YouTube for a while, and
Mhm.
we've trial and errored some things. But really, like I said, it was about a year ago where we just kind of came up with this idea. We were artists ourselves, so we came up with this idea like how can we make it easier for all these artists that are kind of coming up that maybe make music for like a month or two and decide, I don't have anyone to go to help me or to support me. Like we wanted to give them a platform to not only express themselves, but to know maybe how they can improve, what they can do to get better. And for real, that honestly is our passion, is to help these guys become something. You know what I mean?
sure, absolutely, absolutely, and that is commendable to be sure. Because well, being a an artist yourself, you know how tough it can be.
And exactly. And I know when I was starting out, if I would have had someone be able to just kind of pick me up and say, this is what you can do, this is how you can get better, then I probably would have, been able to progress a lot faster. But honestly, everything happens for a reason. And I did have people in my life that like supported me and was like, what they saw it in me. You know what I mean? Like, so having that was like, I just want to be that guy. I want to be able to help in any way that I can.
Hmm.
And to be honest, like the coolest thing is that we've really instilled this mindset into artists and people in our community, and into where now it's like we're all helping, and we're really like a community, a family together, and it's dope, man. It's dope.
It's yeah, absolutely. Well, dude, I am so digging this. I really am. And hats off to anyone who's going to go that extra mile to help other folks, right? Um, I was worried about you at first, but I'm glad you came on.
He was worried about me.
Well, yeah, I've had a couple guys who've tried to pop on and just spout nonsense, and I don't remember seeing your name in the chat before. So, I gotta keep my finger on the nuke button.
I completely understand, because you never know who's gonna be on the other side of that message,
Oh
So
yeah. Oh yeah.
I definitely get it. And we actually we do live interviews with artists as
I see
well.
that. I see that.
And like at first it was kind of a, we don't know who you are, and we was doing that. And to be honest, it all like turned out pretty well, but it was always kind of that feeling inside like, oh, what are we really getting into here? I don't know.
It's a risk, man.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, but the rewards are so great, man. Otherwise, I wouldn't have gotten to have you up and met you, and now I get to go binge watch some of your stuff, and I'm sure a lot of these folks will as well. In
Okay, well,
fact, I'm going to make you a mod right now since you're anyone who's going to go, like I said, the extra mile to help other folks like this deserves at the very least a wrench. So where you plan to go with this, Mo?
um
Mo. I said
to be
Mo.
honest, we're getting a lot of stuff together.
Hmm.
To be honest, like this is crazy. We've ran the show for a year now, but we've only been putting out content for a month. For 1 month, we've actually been putting out what we consider as content.
Sure.
So like that's really like opened up our eyes to a lot of the things that we need to do moving forward. And to be honest, we probably would like to end up in Los Angeles, Atlanta, possibly Miami, somewhere where, I guess the music scene is more relevant. And because where we live in Virginia,
Oh, okay.
it's really it's not socially accepted here. And
Not very very much a hotbed, is it?
yeah, so it's kind of, for us, it's been like, we're doing this on our own, and we're gonna make it out, and we're gonna do this thing.
Cool.
And so that's the plan.
Well, you do have the added advantage of starting this up in today's world, right? Because had you done this 20, 30 years ago, you wouldn't have the advantage of social media and
It's awesome.
YouTube and all that. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So, Well, that's cool, dude. That is fantastic. I can't thank you enough for coming on.
Hey, like I
Um,
said, I love what you do, man. I'm not always here, but I have checked out a lot of the content and met a lot of, I guess, your community through watching the videos. And I was like, you know what, these guys are cool, man. I gotta hop on here and really, I guess, introduce myself and looking forward to what you have in store, man. I see what you're doing, and I appreciate it, so keep it up
well,
for real.
thanks, Mo. Thanks, Mo. We're birds of a similar feather in that respect. So yeah, thanks. I appreciate hearing that. So, well, dude, I'm gonna have to have you back on sometime. We're heading up on an hour.
Yeah.
Guys, check this guy out. Even if the music's not your thing, Tony especially, because Tony looks for up and comers and I'm not, I wouldn't say that he would do it because that's his channel, but this is right up his alley, and like I said again, kudos to you too, man. That's fantastic stuff. I can't wait to binge watch.
Hey, I appreciate you, Jim.
You bet, man. Mo, we'll have you back on. Thanks so much, and you have a good night, man.
Have a good night, y'all.
You too. Oh, so cool, so cool. Uh, yeah, if you guys haven't checked that out, I mean, I love the channel art. Of course, I'm a graphic artist from way back. You all know that about me. And I can't wait to check out the content. See, I shouldn't even be doing this while I got to pay attention to this. Inspire John, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Good to see you, dude. Oh, so it's so nice to have new people on, but I got to tell you, it's nerve-wracking. Like we were just talking about. Hey, Bob, how you doing, man? It is so nerve-wracking because you just don't know. But this guy turned out to be a winner. I can't wait to do his guest cut. Again, guys, check out the guest cuts. I've revamped them, and they're more guest cut centric. I'm trying to remove myself a little bit more. Sure, there's going to be a little bit of me because what can I say? But tonight, this one is going in the books. In the books. Oh, I see. Deep dive. I've kind of walked away from deep dive. I need to get back into that. Thank you for reminding me, Jesse, and I will do that very, very soon. I've got so many other things that I'm trying to concentrate on. It's because I got a good workup. I got to get these monkeys to write questions, and they're costing me a fortune and bananas and shit bags. It is what it is. So, but I will very, very soon. Thank you, Ghana. Thank you. Hugs to you, girl. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Surprise number 2. Tonight, though, that's going to be it. See anything different? I just love that thing. That guy right there. I don't know who that is, but look at him, handsome bastard. Guys, thanks for being here. I want to thank my guests. Some really interesting information. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to go over tomorrow night's show. Let's do that right now. I want to know, from your perspective, how has the world changed since you were younger? We all have that. No matter how old you are, that is still a thing. But I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear from you guys. How do you see the world has changed since you were a younger person? I've got lots of stories, and I know you do too. Until then, though, make sure you treat others the way you would want to be treated. If we all did that, this world would be a fantastic place. Thanks so much. Good night, and we will see you live.